Elizabeth Warren made a big deal out of not taking big money in the 2020 primary. It was one of her main points that she kept going back to, because the argument is, and it makes sense, hey, if you take big money, you're going to represent those big money interests. And those big money interests are anathema to what the people want. So you're either going to represent the people or you're going to represent the big money interests. You can't have it both ways. That's a point Bernie made. That's a point Warren made. And they made it repeatedly. So here's one of those moments I'll show you. This is Elizabeth Warren arguing with Pete Buttigieg, and look at what she says.
I do not sell access to my time. I don't do call time with millionaires and billionaires.
Sorry, as of when, Senator?
I don't meet behind closed doors with big dollar donors. And look, I've taken one that ought to be an easy step for everyone here. I've said to anyone who wants to donate to me, if you want to donate to me, that's fine. But don't come around later expecting to be named ambassador, because that's what goes on in these high dollar fundraisers. I said no, and I asked everybody on this stage to join me. This ought to be an easy step. And here's the problem. If you can't stand up and take the steps that are relatively easy, can't stand up to the wealthy and well-connected when it's relatively easy when you're a candidate, then how can the American people believe you're going to stand up to the wealthy and well-connected when you're president and it's really hard?
Judy. Well, now, guess what? Elizabeth Warren to hold big dollar fundraiser for Joe Biden. The online event is set to take place June 15th, according to 3 people with knowledge of the plans who spoke under condition of anonymity to share the details. She's going to do a big money fundraiser for Joe Biden. There's not a single thing that Elizabeth Warren has claimed to believe in that she won't go back on for perceived political interests. She wants to be vice president, and so she keeps sending out signals. Me? Who, me, bro? No, I'm not. Like, you thought I was like all lefty and stuff, bro? No, I totally agree with you, bro. I'm totally like a moderate. I'm totally like a centrist. I'll do whatever you want, bro. Please pick me. She said the other day, she backed off of Medicare for All. Sure, he did that during the campaign, but then she backed off again and went to, I think what we really need to do is just expand Obamacare because that's the quickest, direct way to help people. By the way, no, it's not. The quickest, directest way to help people is to use tax money and pay everybody's medical bills, full stop. That's how you help people. Expanding Obamacare means you're going to make more people buy on the private market, buy their health insurance, when nobody has money because there's a depression. But it's a sign, it's a signal to Joe Biden. Joe, please look at me, Joe. I'll say whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. I'll have no mind of my own. If you just pick me for VP, I want that position. I need it. I'm a narcissist and a careerist. Yes. Add to my legacy with my name. Yeah. That's what this is all about. It's all about careerism. It's all about careerism. She wants that position. She'll do anything to get that position, including going back on everything she claimed to believe in. But that's just the point, guys. She didn't really believe in it. She just convinced everybody that she did. Listen, it was beyond obvious at the point that it was clear she's not going to endorse Bernie. And here's why I say that. It's not that she owes Bernie anything. She doesn't. She doesn't owe him anything. But if she believes in her platform, which she put on her own website, if she believes in even most of that stuff, it's a no-brainer. You back Bernie. No-brainer. But she didn't do it, which means the policy stuff on her website is just not that important to her. Because Biden is polar opposite of the stuff she put on her own website. And she didn't pick Bernie over Biden. That says everything to me. That says everything to me. Because it just shows, okay, so you weren't serious about the stuff you claim to believe in. So what do you believe in? She doesn't believe in any of it. She believes in Elizabeth Warren. She believes in becoming vice president, getting more power. It's all about the narcissism. It's all about the careerism. It's all about the title. She's just like the rest of them, man. She really is. And if you don't see it at this point, I don't know what to tell you. She went back on everything she claimed to believe in. She's like the biggest hypocrite. It's almost like, in some ways, I respect like Klobuchar more, because Klobuchar never pretended to be something she wasn't. She was always like, yeah, whatever. I'm a moderate. I'm a centrist. I don't agree with the left. Never did, never will. And that's who I am. Okay, well, you're being honest. Warren, in an instant, will adopt all of Klobuchar's positions if it means she could get more power. So she pretends to be, I'm a lefty, bro. I'm like Bernie, bro. And then immediately, to try to be VP, I'll be like Klob. I'll be like Amy. I'll go to the right of Amy. You want me to go to the right of Amy? I'll go to the right of Amy. That's what I'll do. I'll do big money fundraisers. You think I'm holier than that? You think I'm actually against big money? I love big money, bro. Watch here. I'll go do it. The reason why I do not, like, there are some people on the left are pushing for Warren to be VP. Why? They're doing that with the assumption that she's on the left and she'll advance left-wing goals. But she's showing you in no uncertain terms she will not advance left-wing goals. That's not a question now. It's not up in the air. It's obvious. So why would you push for her to be VP? You get no difference from Stacey Abrams, Amy Klobuchar, Gretchen Whitmer, any of them. Any of them. Kamala Harris. There'd be no difference. So what's the point? Why waste any political capital? Why waste your breath? She's not going to deliver on any of the things you say you want. What a waste. Total fraud. You want to talk about a character arc that's devastating? She went from being one of the best and most liked senators to now being just unmasked as a total fraud. It's really something to see, man, and very depressing.